Here's the story of how I started my business. To start from the beginning, you gotta go back to 2022. I had only been out of school for just a year, and I was working my very first job as an engineer. I thought it was gonna be a job that I really would love, but I ended up hating it. I decided to leave, but I didn't have anything lined up to replace it. Unfortunately, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and things were not looking up. I was worried that if I didn't find another job, then I would never be able to work as an engineer again. One of the main reasons for pursuing engineering was so that I could have financial freedom in my future. By pursuing engineering, I knew that I would have a salary that was pretty decent and that I'd be able to do the work that I loved. For me, being financially free is something that I aspire to every single day. How I manage money, how I support myself, and how I assure myself I'll have a successful future are something that I think about every single time I either take a new job or I think about my life in general. So at this point, I was kind of at a crossroads. I didn't know if I was going to actually be a true engineer the way I thought I would, and I definitely didn't know if I was going to have the financial freedom that I saw for myself after graduating college. Also, being in the pandemic didn't help. A lot of people were struggling to find jobs and to also keep jobs, so I also was thinking that that would affect me as well. I had grown up seeing my parents be entrepreneurs in their own way and build a life that they were happy with. But I definitely did not see myself as an entrepreneur. No way. It wasn't until I was in this time period where I didn't know what I was going to do and I didn't feel confident in where I was going to go. So I thought a lot about how can I make my life as successful as possible and be in control of my own life. And starting my business was one of the many ways that I thought that I would be able to achieve that. I decided on a candle business because it would combine two things that I really love: candles and science. It's a corny thing to say, but there is a science to making candles, and I feel like as an engineer, I'm able to bring those concepts and fundamentals to something as simple as making a candle. Plus, candles really bring me a lot of peace. I thought I would start my company in 2022 whenever the pandemic was still going on, but I didn't think it was the right time nor the right place for me. There were still a lot of things I needed to learn, and I wasn't going to let opportunities that were presented to me right then slip away. So fast forward 3 years, here it is 2025, and I'm ready to start. I did most of my planning for my business back in 2022, such as creating a marketing plan, a business plan, coming up with some of the scents that I wanted to do, and also the overall logo and the look of my company. But now that it's 2025, I'm finally in a position, in a place to start my dreams and make my own business a reality. I'm excited to start and share this journey